Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Grand Blue Episode 11. So, last episode, they've arrived in Okinawa, and the first day they're basically just going to where they're going to be staying, setting up everything, and stuff like that. Kohei and God, I can never remember the name of the other guy. Iori. Kohei, Iori, and Aina have to take their tests so that they can get their licenses and they can go diving. So they're studying. They pretty much study for that whole day, and because they had to take the test like the day after, like the next day, and they're getting ready to go to sleep, and they're going through their like room situation where Kohei, Iori, Shinji, and Ryujiro are all sharing one room, and not all of them can fit on the bed. So one of them has to sleep on the floor. But Azusa and Nanaka suggest that, well, I think he already lost, suggests that he just stay with them. So he does, and is trying to sleep, but he can't. Because they're lying on either side of him, and their clothes are kind of loose, so you can see all kinds of cleavage, and it's like he's trying to focus, like, no, don't stare, just go to sleep, but he can't sleep, so he takes his booklet for the test and just starts reading through it. I guess eventually he passes out, but not until very late. By the time he wakes up, he pretty much knows that book, like back cover to back, or however the thing goes. He knows everything, except for, I think it was signals. It was signals that he got stuck on because he was starting to lose his focus. Yeah, that part didn't get through too well. But the rest of it he knew like the back of his hand. That was a lot better. So he takes his test. Oh, they take their test. They all pass. And then they take him out on, I guess, practice dives, kind of. They're underwater, but this is mainly to show, like, the hand signals a little better, like, in practice. And, like, some safety tips. Like, if the pressure in their air tanks is low, then everybody needs to go back. Mainly that deals with, like, the amount of oxygen you're breathing in and stuff like that, but it can go down pretty quick if you're not careful. And I think the first person that had everybody go up was Iori. His was at like 50 or 60 psi. And then the second time it was Aina, who was going to lie, despite the fact that before this happened they told them never to lie about the pressure in your tank. It could be very dangerous. So she was debating whether she should lie or not because she didn't want to ruin the fun for everybody and have everybody go up to the surface. And she looks over to Iori, who's watching her, because he can pretty much tell that she's thinking about it. But then eventually just tells him, she's got 60% left. Or 60 psi, or whatever the gauge is. And they all have to go back up. She was upset. Iori goes over to talk to her. And she explained how she didn't want to ruin all the fun for everybody, so she didn't want to tell the truth. And he takes her over to everybody, and they basically say, it's fine. It's much better to be safe than anything else. So, I mean, didn't ruin any fun. I think that was pretty much it. I'm pretty sure in this one they're going to be going diving, like maybe for real this time. Not just here's the signals. This is what you do when your tank is low. This is what you do when someone in your group is out of oxygen and all that. I think they're actually going to go diving this time and just swim around. But yeah, let's get into this episode. This is second to last. Last episode is going to be next week. So yeah, let's get into this. Video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.